Have you ever wondered why some love stories, no matter how perfect they seem, are simply not meant to be? Such is the enigma of love, the most complex of human emotions, a labyrinth of feelings that can leave us joyous one moment and heartbroken the next. In this labyrinth, we often find stories that are as beautiful as they are tragic. Stories of love that blossomed like the most exquisite flower in a garden, only to wither before it could fully bloom. These are the tales of star-crossed lovers and unfulfilled romances. They are the stories that leave us with a heavy heart and a question. Why do some love stories, despite their apparent perfection, simply do not have a happy ending? Perhaps the answer lies in the concept of right person, wrong time. It's a phrase we've all heard, a phrase that encapsulates the mystifying nature of love. It implies that love, no matter how strong or true, is not the only ingredient for a lasting relationship. Timing, it seems, plays a crucial role. It can bring two people together, or it can keep them apart. It can turn a perfect love story into a tale of missed opportunities and unfulfilled dreams. But the enigma of love doesn't stop there. Just as it can be mystifying, love can also be enlightening. It can teach us about patience, about sacrifice, about the importance of timing. It can show us that sometimes letting go can be the greatest act of love. It can make us understand that not all love stories are meant to have a happy ending, and that's okay. Because every love story, even the ones that were never meant to be, is beautiful in its own unique way, and so sets the stage for our tale of a love that was never meant to be. A tale that will take us on a journey through the complexities of love and relationships, a journey that will make us question, reflect, and perhaps even learn a thing or two about the enigma that is love. Our story begins with two individuals, Alex and Jamie, who were perfect for each other yet destined to be apart. Venture with me into the heart of their story, where two souls found a common rhythm in the dance of life. Alex, with his charming smile and unwavering determination, was a beacon of strength and resilience. Jamie, on the other hand, was a radiant embodiment of compassion and kindness, her spirit as refreshing as a spring morning. Both were like two pieces of a puzzle that fit together flawlessly, creating a beautiful picture of harmony and synchrony. Their relationship was one that blossomed from a seed of camaraderie, growing into a towering tree of love and companionship. The connection they shared was profound, transcending the ordinary and touching the realms of the extraordinary. It was as if they had known each other for more than a lifetime, their souls intertwined in an intricate dance of love and understanding. Oh, the moments they shared! They were like precious pearls strung together, creating an exquisite necklace of memories. Their laughter echoed in the air, their shared dreams painted across the canvas of their reality. There were quiet moments too, where they simply basked in the comfort of each other's presence, their hearts communicating in a language only they understood. Their love story was like a well-written novel, each chapter filled with sweetness, warmth, and a touch of spice. They loved fiercely, with a passion that could set the coldest heart ablaze. Their love was the kind that poets write about, artists try to capture, and musicians attempt to convey through their melodies. It was pure, raw, and intense, a force that seemed capable of overcoming any obstacle that life could throw at them. But as the tale unfolded, it became evident that their relationship was much like a beautiful rose in full bloom, destined to wither away. Their love story was a symphony with a melancholic undertone, a beautiful melody destined to end on a bitter note. As much as they wished otherwise, their paths were destined to diverge, leading them away from each other. But as they say, all good things must come to an end. Just when it seemed like Alex and Jamie were meant to be, fate had other plans. In the grand orchestra of life, sometimes the most beautiful notes are the ones that are never played. Such was the tale of Alex and Jamie, two souls who found themselves in a bittersweet symphony. Their love was as profound as the ocean, as vast as the cosmos, yet they were destined to drift apart, like two ships passing in the night. Their tale was not one of lost love or dwindling affection, but rather the cruel hands of fate that forced them apart. External circumstances like bitter winds began to pull at the threads of their unity. Unseen forces, unexpected challenges, and unforeseen events conspired to create an insurmountable chasm between them. Alex, with his dreams of venturing to distant lands, found himself caught in a web of obligations and responsibilities. His ambitions were calling him one way, while his heart was tethered to Jamie, pulling him in another. Jamie, on the other hand, was not without her own battles. Her dreams were rooted in the city they loved, the city where their love story began. She yearned to stay, to cultivate a life and a future there, but she knew that holding Alex back would be the antithesis of the love she had for him. Their love was a beacon in the storm, a lighthouse guiding them home, but the storm was too strong, the waves too high. They found themselves in a tug-of-war between their dreams and their love, their hearts and their destinies. In the end, they knew they had to let go. Not because they wanted to, but because they had to. Their paths, once so entwined, were now diverging. It was a heartbreaking goodbye, a farewell filled with unshed tears and unsaid words. And thus they parted ways, their love story remaining unfinished. Their separation was a testament to their love, a poignant reminder that sometimes the most powerful love stories are those that remain incomplete. Even in their separation, Alex and Jamie learned valuable lessons about love and life. First off, their story taught them about the profound value of love. Their hearts, though broken, were left with a deep understanding of the potency of such a feeling. Love, they realized, was not something to be taken lightly. It was a force of nature, a wild and unruly thing that could not be tamed or controlled. It was a powerful emotion that could bring two people together in the most unexpected of ways, and yet, it could also tear them apart just as swiftly. They also learned about the importance of timing. Timing, as they say, is everything. A love that arrives too early or too late is just as tragic as a love that never arrives at all. Alex and Jamie's love, it seemed, was a case of unfortunate timing. It was a love that blossomed when they were not ready, a love that reached its peak when they were at their most vulnerable. They learned that timing in love is just as crucial as the love itself. For love to truly work, it needs to arrive at the right time, when two people are ready to embrace it fully. And finally, they learned about the inevitability of fate. They came to understand that some things in life are simply meant to be, or not to be. Their love was one of those things. Despite their best efforts, despite their deepest desires, their love was never meant to be. It was a hard lesson to learn, but it was a lesson nonetheless. They learned that sometimes, no matter how much you want something, no matter how hard you try, it just isn't meant to be. Their love was never meant to be, yet it left lasting impressions on their hearts. Isn't it paradoxical that the same love that brings joy can also bring pain? This question lingers in the air like a haunting melody, echoing the complex and multifaceted nature of love. Love, it's a four-letter word that holds a universe of emotions within it. It's an enigma, a puzzle that we spend our whole lives trying to solve, only to realize that its beauty lies in its mystery. Consider the love story of Alex and Jamie, a tale spun from the very fabric of romance and heartache. Their love was the kind that could ignite the night sky, a vibrant flame that burned brightly against the backdrop of their lives. They found joy in each other's company, solace in their shared silence, and a sense of belonging in each other's arms. Yet, this same love that brought them unparalleled happiness was also the source of their greatest pain. The circumstances that surrounded them, the realities they faced, the distance that grew between them, all these factors turned their love story into a poignant tale of a love that was never meant to be. It's a paradox, isn't it? That love, in all its splendor and glory, can also be the harbinger of heartache and despair. That the same emotion that makes us feel invincible can also leave us feeling vulnerable and exposed. That the same force that brings people together can also tear them apart. But perhaps that's the beauty of love. Perhaps the most profound love stories are those that never reach their expected conclusion. These stories remind us that love is not always about happily ever afters. It's about the journey, the shared moments, the laughter and tears, the joy and the pain. In the end, Alex and Jamie's love story serves as a poignant reminder of the bittersweet nature of love, a love that was never meant to be. Their tale is a testament to the paradox of love, a paradox that continues to bewitch, bewilder, and bewilder us to this very day.